Alright, let's just get this over with already. It's long overdue, and nobody even wants to listen to me talk anyway. That's probably correct. So here's the long-awaited season. oh, okay. Let's get it together here. Season Season 6 awards show. And we also have the Season 7 Hall of Fame show at the very tail end with a couple guest speakers, hopefully. But let's get this underway with the very first award, which is going to be the best offensive player. Of course, you got to start off strong, and with a lot of great players. We got a clip or a bunch of clips here of all the nominees, and I'll show you the nominee page at the end in classic Oscar style. But of course, immediately starting us off is Linking with, probably one of the best seasons he's ever had. And you can see the moves that he's making and the great goal horns to put it all together. Great season by Linking. Second up is Proster. He's definitely not new to the scoring scene whatsoever either. And Proster is going to definitely make the finalists, I should say. More great moves by him. Just kind of juking people left and right, doing what he does best. Watermelon, always a great character to add into a show, stealing off Vapor on that one and shooting it short side. And then, of course, the greatness in the All-Star show. Watermelon, more great chances, just able to finish. And then we got Sir, who, with the help of Eric, had quite the season himself. I'm not sure actually on the exact stats, but he put in a lot of goals and a lot of assists with his duo partner, Eric, who is up for nomination on the support category. And so those are your 4 nominees. I want to see who you guys think took this one. Linking, Proster, Watermelon, Sir, all very good candidates for this award. I think could really go any way here. Let's see, Sir. Cancel this shit. A lot of hate, a lot of love for Sir, but let's actually look up the stats for Sir. He had 25 goals, which was the 3rd highest in the league. So why you guys are laughing is quite questionable. People saying Ling, people saying Sir, Proster wins, all over the place. I think it's fair to say that any of these 4 players definitely could have won. But the winner is, in fact, going to be the great Linking. Put up a phenomenal season. Let's actually look at his stats. 33 goals, 8 assists, minus 68. But he just got things done. 41 points. He led the league in points alongside Sir, who had quite a bit more assists. But Linking definitely very deserving of that award. Let's move on to our support players. I already gave one of them away to you in Eric. But let's watch the rest of them play their game. Looks like Carlito up here first, setting up alert eyes all season long. And kind of a different role for Carlito. He didn't score as many goals this season. Instead, passing quite often over to Alert, who did finish pretty well. And that brought their team a decent amount of success, and also his just sharking ability. Eric, as we mentioned, we're going to see that deadly Sir combo with really plays that aren't that pretty and really not that hard to read, but they were just so well executed time and time again that they managed to put these home. So Sir and Eric kind of as a joint nomination here for offense and support, but just threading passes through. Great job by both of them. Tom here, of course. Playing an all-around support player, can kind of do a little bit of everything, and that's what makes him so valuable. And he set up tanks all season long. That's what Tom was definitely known for there. And that's why he gets drafted high every season. Swift on the tail end here, I believe, with his great support, kind of all-around game as well. Did good defense, good offense, made things happen. Passing it over to Watermelon is going to be a great finisher. And that'll just about do it. Oh, I lied. There's another. Blitz is the last one on the list here. And Blitz is another one of those players. He wanted to play more support this season. Actually, he's going to get nominated for both support and defense. Um, and, he wants to win that defense one very badly. But Blitz had quite the support game himself. Now let me look at chat, see what you guys are saying. I carried that shitter, says Tanks. Oof. Titans will win 0 awards with Carlito. 2 passes per game. Let's look at the stats for Carlito here. Carlito, I mean, he had 15 assists, which is the second highest, just behind Sir. His passes 142, not terrible. Passes per game is not phenomenal, but not terrible either. With Alert on that team, it's really hard to place either of them in a specific category. Vote Eric, 3. What the hell is 3? Oh, Eric. Everybody's saying Eric. Well, let's see who takes it. And the great Eric does indeed take it. Played very well himself. Eric putting away 36 points on his own, 23 goals, 13 assists, making a lot of passes, 210, with an average of about 16 per game. And Eric played every single game of the season, very consistent. Great kind of guy that you want on your roster. Moving on. Easy call. Moose, you probably looked at the friggin' stuff. You can see it on the Yop polls. Best defensive player. I think we know who really wants this award. Is he even here? Regardless, Blitz, number 1, starting us off here. Just kind of cleaning up in front, doing what he does best, being a pain in the rear end of all the opponents he faced. I'm pretty sure in these 3 different highlights he has 3 different names, like Blitzerg, Swazi, and I don't think he stopped using Metaception. Something else. But Nova up and with the great own goal. Got to start it off there. But otherwise, Nova did have a pretty strong defensive game all around. Defense is a lot harder to find clips for, let that be known. I mean, you kind of just have to watch lots and lots of gameplay, and you're not even going to find anything that impressive. So give credit where credit is due. These guys were very consistent and very good at clearing the puck time and time again. Stealth, of course, getting a nomination, had quite the game there on the backside with Proster and Rush, kind of up front. Rush opting to not play as much defense. But Stealth, obviously the GOAT, one of the GOATs, making quite a name for himself. And Yoda taking up this final spot, I believe, with some gnarly steals. And then, of course, clearing it to the side. But Yoda having quite the season as well, coming up from Pro League in Season 5, I believe. I could be wrong on that. But those are our nominees. Moose, I scored. Vote Gorilla so that Blitz make a forum post. So, best defensive player in Season 6. Alright, boys, who is it? Blitz? Blitz for sure? I'm actually going to pull up the votes on this one because I don't remember it off the top of my head. So let me log into the Zealot Hockey website real quick and pull up those votes. Because I think it's very interesting and it builds the hype. You shut your mouth, Bulb. He's washed up. Please, Teroh. Oh, boy. All right. Yop polls. Season 6 for defensive skater results. View votes. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, it was a real close one. It was a difference of a single vote. 27 to 26. A 46.6% to a 44.8%. The winner of the Season 6 Defensive Award is Yoda, taking one more vote over Blitzerg. to take that one award. How is that close? What do you mean, how is that close? Literally 27 to 26 votes. A single vote was the difference in that one. Moving on to the best goaltender. We've got quite a few nominees in this one, I believe. I think there was 6 or 7 different people. Let's look at a few votes. But a lot of different goalies putting in some decent performances all around. Elder Sage taking us off here. Elder, always known for his goalieing and generally getting picked as a ZHL skater in the past 3 seasons or so. Doing a pretty good job. Gandalf also getting the nod. Gandalf once again started his career as a goalie and remained that. We have Colin. Started as a goalie, tried to switch to skater. That kind of got vetoed by the community. And so he's back on goalieing. Though I think he's trying to skate again once more. That was a good save. How many Colin highlights do I have? We got Marker. Very talented, but often underdrafted due to his attitude. More Marker replays. I should have had Marker sings here. That would have been good. Perplex. The arguably one of the most influential members of the Zealot hockey community since season 1, I believe. He's been around a long time. And Res God, aka Res Slayer, making just a huge season for himself all around. I mean, what can you say about Res Slayer that hasn't already been said? He was stone cold, and I feel like this award is probably pretty obvious. But regardless, let's take a look at the chat here. Gandalf is what Vapor is saying, but Rez is the more popular vote. Interesting. Way better season. Huh. Oh, 2 saves. Perplex a little bit mad that he only got 2. Who turned Nightbot on? Oh, God. I vote Perplex because he's nice. I vote Perplex because no one votes Perplex. Oh, boy. It's a pretty obvious vote, though. Rez does indeed win that one. And, yeah, from here on out, it's mostly just slides. So we're going to have a pretty quick finish here. Season 6 MVP is really a list of a lot of the people we've seen highlights of already. We've got Alert Eyes, who, as a second rounder, did actually step up to the plate and do quite well. Blitzerg, again, playing great roles in support and in defense. Carlito, kind of scoring, kind of assisting, but again, tied with Alert Eyes. They were kind of butt buddies throughout the season. The Lane King, we saw many of his great offensive, oh boy. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Swift made quite an improvement to his own season. Proster, known for carrying. Vapor, who came in late in the season, got his team to the playoffs, but they couldn't perform there. And Watermelon, who is also a crowd favorite. People saying Pittsburgh. Blitz MVP. A lot of support for Blitz, which is interesting because that support was not there during the polls. If I can open up the votes for this one, because I believe this one was pretty spread out. Yup, poll. And we're going to Season 6 MVP. View votes. Yeah, there were quite a number of names here that got votes. 16, 14, 2 with 10. There's another with 8. And then some players got absolutely no votes. Sorry, Alert Eyes and Carlito, you guys got 1. But kind of a close one up top. And it's good to see that Blitz has a lot of support. Unfortunately, he did not win this one. He was second place, 2 votes behind Linking. And you could argue that that was an effect of maybe popularity. I mean, the awards show have been known to be somewhat of a popularity contest, and Blitz, as good of a player as he is, will, butt some heads. So he did not actually win here, again by 2 votes instead of 1 vote with the other one. And that's a shocker to some people, but this is how your community voted. Moose, it's almost like you have the spreadsheet. The best rookie in ZHL. The best rookie. The nominees for rookie. So, rookie player coming from Probe generally and then playing in ZHL. We had Sir, we had Res Slayer, Two Deuce, The Music, and Assertive. And this one was kind of a landslide. And a pretty obvious one at that. And we've already seen a bunch of his highlights. But Res Slayer taking another award. Doing a phenomenal job. And I mean, what can't, I don't know what to say about Rez that hasn't already been said on Season 6. He kind of came out of nowhere and just stomped face. So, I don't know what you want me to say about that. Breast Probe Skater. This is a great one. We had some good nominees. We had Angry Tits, Kafka, Chaotic, Mofo, and Warhunden all putting up great seasons in Probe, making cases for themselves to be in ZHL. Hopefully a couple of them have made it by now, but we'll see. I just need to look at the Probe stats because Angry Tits' stats were just insane. Season 6. Come on, where's Probe League? Stats leaders? No, I can't find it. Well, regardless, we're just going to go through with our great winners' highlights. Because Angry Tits obviously took this award. I mean, he put up so many points, it was ridiculous. Finding highlights for this kid was just a walk in the park. You literally go to any video, point to any time, and he's probably got a goal. Angry Tits. Not sure where he came from, but he had no problem stealing from goalies and just lighting the lamp back to back to back. So, Angry Tits, congratulations on the Best Probe Skater Award. As we move on to the Best Probe Goalie. EU, fair enough. The goalies were terrible, says Sid is bored. Well, that may be the case, but we still have a Best Probe Goalie. And our nominees... Oh, I do have a slide for this. Nice. Our nominees were Cubs, Kagaroshi, Rig, and Zach Droid. Played like 5 ZHL games. Is Fancy a Probe goalie? No, I considered Fancy a ZHL goalie. I think he played more ZHL than ZHBL. I could be wrong, but regardless, Cubs, Kagaroshi, Rig, and Zach Droid. How close was this poll? I want to see actually. View votes. This one was pretty fairly won. I'll say that much. God, I can't speak today. But Cubs and Rig dueling out for first place there with Kaga and Zach Droid each only getting 3 votes apiece. One of them getting 22, one of them getting 18 between Cubs and Rig. Let's see who it is. People are going to be upset with this one. Cubs does get it with 22 votes, beating Rig by 4. But Cubs definitely earned a little bit of respect for himself with his probe play, being there as an owner, but also playing time and time again in probe. So congratulations to the great Cubs. And now we just have a bunch of slides left, but they're going to be fun ones. The poll was rigged. I'm sorry, but the community had their way. Sportsmanship Award. I don't believe Town Crier was on this vote. But, it was between Sir Tom Mayweather and 3. And sportsmanship really is whatever the community reading this award decides it is. So very little to say about that one. But Sir is going to come away with it. So congratulations on being a good sport, I guess. Creativity Award, my favorite award of the bunch. We had some great nominees, very creative people. And it was between Halo, Kaioken, and Town Crier. This one was an absolute landslide. No other poll was even as close at all. Sir's a douche. Be nice. Where's the videos? What am I going to show for a video of sportsmanship? So, on this award for creativity, Halo, Kaio, and TK all changing it up this season. By a complete landslide, the great Town Crier for refusing to play and causing huge amounts of drama. So big that a large part of the community was upset at him. The great Town Crier is going to win this one. Easy peasy. He accepts the Leadership Award. The Leadership Award between Stealth, Dark, Tom, and Swift. I got yelled at because Dark was not even a team captain. My mistake. I mean, you saw how many games I watched. It was not many. But Tom wins it. He's a great Hitler and really, knows how to run the fascists, if you will. So we will move on from there. Best owner. There were quite a number of owners that did a lot for their teams here. We had Blitz, Water, Dagius, Tanks, Cubs, and Linking. I'm actually curious as to who people think took this one, because a lot could be said for any of these owners, except maybe Ling. Moose, get off the spreadsheet. It's probably Cubs, actually. Blitz, Water, Dagius, Tanks, Cubs, and Linking. Who is the best owner? Cubs ownership is so good. I ran the ship. Right here, number 1 owner. I don't think Perplex was even on the ballot. Dagius was best owner season 6. Interesting. I'm actually going to agree with this result as the commissioner. Blitzerg winning this. I think it's actually well deserved. Blitzerg, although trying to bend the rules a lot and do a lot of things in his favor, he really did fight for his team and do everything he could to get an edge, to get into people's heads. So that, I think, is well deserved to Blitzerg. As much BM as he gets, he did a phenomenal job in Season 6. Hands down. Moose 4th round. Oh boy. Rigged. Community Outreach Award. This is an easy award. I mean, do we even need to introduce this guy? It's between Kurt, Professor X, Halo UNSC, and Mr. Alert Eyes. But I think we need to spam in the chat a bunch of ZH Kurts, because this kid didn't even play in the season and still wins the Community Outreach Award. That's a great honor. So congrats to our great Kurt. And that's going to do it for all of our individual awards. And I think that means we can move on to the Hall of Fame show. Prof deserves it. Prof probably does deserve it. But Kurt is just such a popular guy, All right. So we have 3 inductees into the Hall of Fame. And we got a little guessing game for you guys. Little bit of a guessing game. Oh boy, I better start my my Skype. This is the fastest award show ever, Teroh. It's the best. I mean, it's literally the 2nd award show ever. And I literally spent all day yesterday in bed sick. Uh-oh. Did stream die? No, we're good. We're good. All right. So our first inductee. Let's see if you can guess him. In classic Pokemon style. He had 204 career points. 2.96 points per game. You know what? Let's back up for a second because I forgot something. Couple other notable things that the great Cubs pointed out. Res Slayer broke Halo's record for saves in a season. He had 141, beating Halo's record of 134. In Season 6, Proster, Lin King, and Watermelon all passed Kurt for the most career points. Proster has 216 at the end of Season 6, Lin King with 215, and Water with 206, passing Kurt at 204. Tom passed Maharishi for the most career games played at 83, passing Maha's 81. Res Slayer tied Reimer's record for shutouts in a season with 7. And the Irestorm break Season 5 Korhal's record for the lowest goals against per game, which was for Korhal 1.83 with a 1.60 for the Irestorm. So great defensive game during the regular season. And thank you, Cubs, for digging those up. All right, moving on. Let's go back to our guessing game. Times were harder back in Kurt's old days. But with 204 career points, 2.96 points per game, 5-time elected All-Star, former lead caster, and the former CEO of Zealot Hockey, is our first inducted Hall of Famer with 18 of 80 votes and 11 different voters. I think you guys have pretty much guessed this one already. It's the great Kurt. Look at that gorgeous face. No doubt. Let's spam some more ZH Kurtz in chat. And let's see if he has a little speech to give us. Kurt Areno. What up, friend?
How's it going, buddy?
You know, congratulations on your great Hall of Fame nomination or indoctrination.
Oh, okay. Thank you, friend. Thank you. It means a lot to me. You having fun with the award show?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good time? I mean, you're doing well. You're doing very well.
Thanks, friend.
Okay. Oh, is this where my speech is supposed to be?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Actually, I don't really have a speech. What up, friends? Thank you for voting on me, and thank you for playing with me over my entire Zealot hockey career. This basically the whole Hall of Fame thing was basically a ploy to fill up a page on the website that's been needed to be filled for quite some time. You know, it's been quite the eyesore. I'm very happy that we can finally get it filled. But thank you all for pouring in the countless hours of gameplay for whether it be ZHL, CHL, any of the other, HLs over in Europe, all you guys over there. Current CEO is Magneto. That's true. Magneto is the current CEO. All my stats, awards, any prestige that I have. Sorry, I'm watching you just drag it across. Any of the award stuff, like stats, all the numbers that I put up. Couldn't have done it without my teammates, my coaches, but most importantly, the fans. This is all for them. I played, for them. That's all I really ever cared about was just want the fans' admiration and give them some nice entertainment. If I was to thank everybody, it would take practically an eternity, but I'm going to keep it real brief. I want to thank Mr. Rasputin. Yeah, I'm going back to Season 1, buddy. Season 1, Rasputin. He's an awesome buddy, and he was really the one that showed me that ZHL games could be a lot of fun. Country Ken, we all know Ken. We all love Ken, but I especially love Ken. He made every game in Season 2 an absolute blast and pleasure. It was great meeting you, Ken. Hope to see you soon someday, big dog. We'll get another beer eventually. Petey, please don't dox me and ruin my life if I ever hit the big times, Petey. I'd really appreciate that. You're a good friend of mine, Petey. You the real MVP fam. Dark Angel, you're definitely the the most highest functioning alcoholic I've ever known in my life. And that's You're a great friend, Pete. Dark. I also need to get a beer with you. Actually, with all these people, I really need to get beers with all of them. Now the next person is going to be that I think it's going to be a little bit controversial, but I begrudgingly have to admit that I did have fun playing 2 seasons with you, Mr. Rush. You do need to cut down on the assholery though, but I did have some fun times with you in 2 seasons, buddy. You're a fun teammate. Maha, thank you for keeping me going, pushing me to be the best player that I could be. There goes everyone's going to Rush. I had to throw it in there. Maha, thanks for pushing me to be a better player. Thank you for keeping me in it. Reimer, you're an awesome father. Rhyme Time was an absolute blast and pleasure. I loved it like crazy. It was an awesome show. Professor X, thanks for putting in way more hours than me or anybody else has put into Zealot hockey. You don't get enough recognition. Please make the California dream a reality of getting a meetup. I would definitely fly out to, meet everybody out in Cali. That'd be awesome. Moosey, thank you for all of the great classic Moose moments that you've had, and you know what I'm talking about. And you're an excellent stats keeper, but you know what? You're a better friend. And I think I've hit everyone, Teroh. There's nobody else that I really want to thank. Nobody else in this Skype call that I'm just messing with you. Thank you, Mr. Teroh. Thank you, sir, for easing kids at 3 a.m. on Sunday mornings with me in Unturned. And being one of the best real lifers on this list, buddy. One of these days, the California dream will happen. And, it'll be great. Obviously, this isn't everybody I'd like to thank, but this is the most people that I could come up with on a list. Once again, I'd really just like to thank everyone that got me to this point, and it was an absolute honor to play for all of you guys. And I'll definitely be seeing you guys down the line.
Great speech, but we got to move it along. If there was music, it would have played him off about 3 minutes ago. Just kidding. Our next inductee with a 41.2% save percentage and 10 goals against average, a .67 points per game. Number one commish of North America, the inventor of Pro League and the voice of Zealot Hockey League, is our next great Pokemon to be entered into Season 7. And it sounds like people already know who this is. The stats are great, though. It's going to be the great Kyle. Let's give him a ring. Oh boy. And there he is. Maybe.
Hello.
Oh,
there we go.
How's it
okay,
going,
it's
buddy?
working now.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
How's it feel to be called upon 4 seasons after you last played? 5 seasons.
I feel like this whole community has such an overinflated opinion of me, and it feels wonderful. Thank you all so very, very much. I do miss sometimes the casting and I don't miss the chaos of being a commissioner. That was terrible. But no, really, the Zealot hockey was a lot of fun, and I've been way too busy with other stuff to participate in any meaningful way.
Too busy with Brawlhalla.
Right. Too busy with career stuff recently. Oh man. Anyway, thank you all so very much. I poke my head in from time to time and look at the website, and Kurt keeps me appraised of how things are going through Facebook messages every now and then, and it's really inspiring to see how you guys have carried things on compared to the train wreck.
Back, Kurt, stop bothering Kyle. But Kyle, of course, the inventor of Pro League, probably the longest legacy that he's had, starting that kind of development thing. And now we've seen a lot of players start in the Pro League, get better, and then show Kyle. uh, but Kyle, of course, the inventor of Pro League, probably the longest legacy that he's had, starting that kind of development thing. And now we've seen a lot of players start in the Pro League, get better, and then show up in ZHL and do some great work. So definitely a great idea there, and good to hear Kyle back. And I'm sure he's making bank doing all of his voice acty stuff. Our last guy with 133 career points, 2.29 points per game, 3-time ZHL champion. He won the ZH3K, and he is probably the GOAT. This will be our last inductee for this class. I'm sure you guys can guess it. Tanks is on fire. Stealth or water, says Bruce. Interesting. Very clearly. And he provided this picture. The Great Vapor. I mean, what can you say about somebody that won 3 times and won the 3K? It's just an insane amount of winning. Used to be Maha Risha won everything, but now Vapor's kind of taken that slot. So let's get him on the line. What up, Vapor?
Oh yeah.
How's it feel
Thanks
to
for
be
the
nominated?
nomination, man. That was wow. I actually couldn't believe it when Kurt actually told me. That was just I don't know what to say. I just want to say thanks for the community for it was just been a fun ride. Can't wait to start the new season. I mean, I know with season 1 I had Marsara. Season 2 it's Freeze. Ended up in the finals, got neutered, but and then season 3 I kind of wanted to thank my teammates with Zach, Crazy, TK. Oh no, it's just sorry I can't really it's just I can't really take it all in. It's just all this has just been so fun. I'm just glad to be a part of it all. It's just I don't know. Kind of just makes me get a little emotional. You know, I always love trying to play with each other and just I don't know. Do you have anything to say, Teroh? Like, I mean,
Buddy, this is your time to shine.
just. I mean, I would just say, like in season 1, I had Marha. Let me just bring it up a little bit. Like I had Marha, Peter, and then we traded Uder for TK, which actually clutched that season for us. And then we also had Crazy, Stealth, and Teroh to actually support us, which ensured us to win that season. And I remember for season 2, I was actually a part of Angel Fire's team. I think it was Caldari Yetis. And he traded me away from Zack Smack with Moon to Zemfreeze to Maha for Rush, Rocco, and Eric, which I thought was just like, what the fuck? I couldn't even understand the trade. And I was able to actually reach the finals with Dagius in like round 12, managed to make him into a ZHL goalie, and then we had Ranch, I believe we picked up in free agency at the time, or traded him, I believe. But then we managed to reach the finals with that team, but Uder just kind of Udered in the finals. And then for season 3, I mean, it was New Gettysburg Flyers with Crazy Menace owner. That was just an unbelievable season. Like, Crazy just made a sick draft. Like, didn't even need to make any trades that season. Got Zach Smack, me again. Got TK as a goalie, Crazy as defenseman. Then we had Angel Fire, Moose, Carlito, Mofo, Chuck Norris, and then A-Dog and Timmy as our probes. It was just like an unbelievable roster. I just actually had such a fun season. And for season 4, I remember my team was actually Sierra's Ravens with Alert Eyes, which was pretty controversial with the vape goalie. I remember there was a couple rules made in in return for that, and I actually ended up having to skate with Kurt. It was a fun season as well. I actually enjoyed that. Just wish it kind of ended up a little better, but I remember I think we made the quarterfinals, came close, but we had H, Giggy, Blue Dream, Dauntless, Kim Jong Un, Wish, and Zach Jordan that team. And forgot Kafka. Man, he was actually definitely one of the best goalies I ever played for. He's so underrated. It's just yeah, I can't stand that. And then for season 5, I believe it was Securus Inquisition. I actually got let me just bring up that roster. I honored that team. I can't remember. I remember that season was amazing. Like it was just I believe it was me, 3, Dark Angel, Dancing Moose, Halo UNC, Professor X, Shark X, Malefic, Kim Jong again, Porn Hack, and some other probies. Oh, and Zots was on that team, which we couldn't actually play him, but showed up to every game. You know, that season was just unbelievable because we had Dancing Moose and Halo. They just switched servers. Professor X was just more support in the background. We actually managed to turn him into a ZHL skater, and actually he was probably our West carry. I remember in the playoffs, like he's so good. Like every time I get a chance to draft him, I always do. Like it's just like I can't believe anyone else doesn't take him. And Dark Angel, oh, he's probably one of the best defensemen in the league. Yeah, probably. I know Kurt mentioned he had a drinking problem, but he pulls through at the right times. When it counts, he steps it up. It's a good guy. And 3, like, fuck man, like. He is definitely one of the most entertaining partners I ever had. Like Maha as well. Like those two, Zach Smack. Like those were my duos. Like I just can't. Every game I play with them, I just have fun with them. Just every single time. But I know for season 6, I believe. What was my team? I can't remember. Fuck. Sorry, just let me take a second. Trying to. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Like I wasn't in the draft. I was free agency. Yeah, for tanks. Yeah, that season was. I was actually surprised because I thought Maha would have taken me in the first, so I would have gone to his team. But I'm sorry, Tom. That season was we actually had such a stat team. It was. I remember like any team that we placed against us, no matter how stat the other team was, we were just very forgetful season. Yeah, it was Tanks as owner. I mean, early on, like when I first joined his team, he was a little, he was kind of scrambly. He didn't really have like his goals clear, but as the season went on, like I mean, he actually started. I tried helping him a bit behind the scenes. I'm like, this is your team. Like, you gotta talk to your teammates. Make them feel good. Like, you'll hear, and everyone has their real lives as well. But I mean, we all got shit to do. But it's like how you motivate each other, how you get each other to improve. Right? That's how you really become a team together. Right? That's how you really put aside all the bullshit and you just go for the win. Like, just I don't know. It's just. Gotta do what it takes to help each other. Like, but I remember Tom, Tanks, and me, Tiny Terran, Marker, Teroh was pretty sus though.
Alright, buddy.
But MOG, Kagoroshi, Bruce, Provi, Shad, GG, and I believe it was Sanchi as well. But fuck, man, the fuck up, yeah. That was definitely the sum of it. But Tom was when I joined that team. I remember like first day I've joined, there was just like I told him, I'm like, man, me and you, like this. We're gonna be the ones to determine where we go. And this guy, just I remember that was his breakout season. I know like others before he jumped out from season to season from pro and he got into it, but really I thought like season 6 was Tom's best season. Like man, he just he got so much better in season 6. It was actually it was insane. And Tanks was that guy just trying to prove himself. Rush. And I was actually surprised we lost against Char in the playoffs. To be quite honest, I actually thought there was some background information going on between the teams. It wasn't really shown on the streams, but I thought we pulled through, and then just when it countered, we just kind of didn't get to play our best. But you know what? I actually had such a great season. There was just I didn't even care. Like, I mean, to be honest, I actually just love playing with the guys. It was just, how to beat West. Come on, we had that. But anyways, Kurt, you want to say something? I mean, I know season 7, you're now finally commissioner for us, so.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I gotta, show the last slide here.
Last slide. Oh, okay, sorry.
The last slide showing our 3 great inductees to the first class of the Hall of Fame here in season 7. So congratulations to all 3 of them. And now we get the fun stuff, right, Kurt?
Oh yeah, buddy. I've been practicing for this Vapor. I've been really getting my clicks back in order, buddy. It's gonna. I don't want to get whooped by you or anything.
So what is the fun stuff, Kurt?
We're gonna do a little bit of an exhibition game, boys and girls. Me and Vapor are gonna be captaining against each other, we'll be drafting some people on the teams, and we'll be playing against each other. And all good fun, And all
good fun.
So let's see who's available. I haven't figured out yet if I guess it depends on who's going first. On whether we're doing a troll house.
No, you
or
start
like
first.
A super try hard. Oh, you're gonna make me start first?
Yeah, go for it. No, we'll make this a fun match. Well,
Okay.
like fun but competitive.
We gotta give the fans what they want.
Let's give them a good game.
Yeah. Let's do it. Who's available? Is Proster here? Because that's the easiest one. I gotta see. I could goalie. I could go goalie with the first pick. Teroh, what are you thinking there, Teroh?
I think I'm leading the league in shutouts. So
You are leading the league in shutouts. That's true.
That's something.
That's true. Let's see. Who's available here? Who's available? Oh boy, there's a lot of ones. There's a lot of ones.
I already know my goalies, so.
Just don't play enough, to really know, who to take.
All right. Well, you want me to give you a suggestion, or?
I think that you should just go first. So.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to stack my team. Just...
Oh man, there's so many people wanting into this game. Proster's not available, nor is the Great Watermelon. Shame money for goalie. Oh boy, dude, it's blowing up on this. Perplex is slogged in.
Well, I'll be honest. The goalie I was kind of considering is probably TK.
Well, TK is a good friend. He is a good friend and a great goalie.
But I'm not sure if he's available. Is he?
I think I'm gonna take me. I'm. You know what? This is gonna be a very controversial pick. I'm very aware, but I'm gonna take the great one himself.
Ooh, Rush.
Mr. Tom. I'm gonna take Tom.
Tom.
Bro.
Good call. Yeah, I like that pick. Okay, so I'll make.
Champ is here.
You know what? I'm gonna take TK. It's my first pick. Go for it.
Okay. I'm inviting people to the party. It's a snake, I guess. So you can go. You go.
Yeah.
Take 2.
No. You go.
Oh, Vapor, you're so kind. Oh
Very
man.
Oh,
Okay.
Ninja and what the hell? That's perp. What? All right, invite me to the party.
Oh Jesus, Perp keeps at. Stop it, Perp. Hang on.
The
Yeah,
Sharkum guy.
purpose.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get this together. Dude, everyone is just spamming like nuts. Where is TK? I gotta get him added in here. Or suggest him to me. So after I take the great Tom, there's many different names out there that could be taken, but there's only one person that meshes well with the great one himself. I'm gonna take Rush. I'm gonna take Rush. Don't ban me from either, please.
I think I'm gonna go with the career team. I think I'm gonna have to take Maha.
Oh boy, here we go. Here comes Maha. Maha's in a game.
No, he's in lobby. He's in lobby.
Oh, he's in the lobby? Oh, okay. Okay. The champ is chosen. The champ is chosen. Okay, so I need a goalie. Who's good?
Oh shit, he is in game.
Oh, we gotta get Maha out of that game. You gotta get him out of there, fam.
Oh man, I miss.
You getting the great Maha out of there? Because I already know who my pick's gonna be. I already know. All right. For my last player, I'll be taking the great Res Slayer to carry this shithole of a team that I drafted.
Is he on?
Oh, bro, he's on. Bam. And he's gonna carry this shithole team that I just drafted home. You know.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's gonna happen.
Huh. That's a good team you got there. Oh man.
Yeah, the great Rush and Tom. You know that combo is just too deadly to pass up.
So I got TK Maha. Huh.
Fucking the Twitch chat and chat in game are just blowing up. This is actually not a bad idea. I wasn't really sure how the Hall of Fame game would go, but it's actually not that bad of an idea.
I can't decide.
There's a lot of great names out there.
You know what? I'm gonna ask my party. See what they say.
Yeah, man. Do you need casting help there, Teroh? You get Moose in, or
Was Moose available?
Yeah,
Moose is available. If you want to co-cast it, you and the Moose co-cast.
Like I said, I'm great goalie.
You know what?
The great
Yeah,
Crazy.
I'm doing it. I'm picking Crazy. I got her.
Crazy is a
Gotta do
good
it.
player. He's fine, dude. He got back to form real fast. I'm questioning it. See if it actually was natural or not. Okay, we going central. I take it.
Who's your fourth? Is Teroh your fourth?
Whoa.
I have
Kurt, Rush, Tom.
I have Rush, Tom,
Rez.
and Rez.
Oh right, yeah.
Bruce can get. Alright, if
Rush is asking for TeamSpeak. I'm down. You want to? Or?
Oh, we gonna do a mass TeamSpeak game.
Oh boy.
You want to do it, Teroh?
You want Teroh?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, why do I have things on? Whoops.
Yo, everyone's gonna join in, so let's make a password.
Kurt has to do that.
What did you
Did
have?
you find a lot? Did you go on an egg hunt?
I did not go on an egg hunt. Did you go on an egg hunt, Kevin?
I did.
How many eggs did you find, Kevin?
I found like 43,
43. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of eggs, Kevin.
Damn!
but they're all for my, my little niece.
Rush MLG egg hunt.
43 eggs.
This is the stupidest idea we've ever had.
The champ is here, baby.
Why is Salakin in here?
I have no idea.
Hello.
Rush is
Only
the
Rush
best.
was as good at playing Zealot hockey as he is at finding
So,
ends.
who are we gonna be? Tom, Rush, Rez. What's our team gonna be?
Russian friends. Woo.
No, like our actual.
As the winner of the
What
Leadership
jerseys?
Award, I take control of this crew.
Actually, you know what? No, I get to pick. I'm the captain.
No,
We're gonna be
bro.
Core Hall. We're gonna be Core Hall kids. Matt, who do
Okay,
you
Keep
want?
fighting, that's good for us.
I think I already know what it's gonna be. Is it gonna be Marsara of that?
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Alright,
you.
I'll give it.
Are
I'll
we gonna
give it
get a
fam.
prestige circle?
I don't know.
I
have
know
no idea.
Kevin's out of prestige.
Rush and Rez, you guys want to talk to me? Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it is.
Whoa, wait, what was that? I was turning on
Oh, I'm
my
just,
fan.
I'm just wondering. Just wondering, you know.
Your fan?
Why the fuck is that funny?
Because we don't have
So
fans,
funny about
Rush.
turning on a fan.
Are we ready to roll, boys and girls?
Do it.
Good.
Let's go.
Okay, this is for the
Fancy, you
fans.
retarded piece of shit.
Yeah, whoa!
Fucking annihilated.
Don't want to get that.